Hi, I'm Caroline from Caroline's Choice, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make UK shoes. So today I'm going to show you how to make UK shoes. What you will need are scissors, red acrylic paint, blue acrylic paint, sponge, masking tape, and 2 white shoes of your size. So you're going to take one shoe and you're going to unravel all the lace. And all you're going to do is put those aside. Then see how you've got your little flappy thing here? What you're going to do is you're going to tuck it inside itself so we don't have a flap anymore. Grab your masking tape and you're just going to peel off a little bit. Now you grab your scissors and just snip it off. Now you can either be a neat person and snip it in half, or you can be a messy person like me and rip it in half. This is what I'm going to do today. So what you're going to first do is rip it in half and you're going to place one piece down. Then, because I've got my UK flag here, I'm going to copy that and transfer it onto here like this. So I'm going to rip this one in half again because it's a little bit too thick. So what you're going to do is align the sticky tape up with the holes. So you're just going to place one there where the lace line is. So the masking tape is going to represent the white bits on the white flag. So there's a red and then there's another white. So we're going to have to grab the other piece of sticky tape that we left here. We're going to align it up with the other buttons, just like we did before. So now, white, red, white, but now I've got 2 blue bits. But before we can do that, we've got to do the other 2 corner edges. So you've got to turn your shoe around, grab another piece of masking tape, and snip it. Then you've got to rip it in half, or cut it, up to you. And you've got to grab your shoe. See where that line is? We've got to grab that sticky tape, place it on the exact line. We've just got to fold it down like that. So now I've got to do the exact same thing here, which will represent this bit, which is going to go down this bit of the shoe. So we're going to grab our other piece of the sticky tape and stick it probably about, so if you've got 4 buttons, in the middle of those 4 buttons, but if you've got more, just put it in the middle of that. So then you're going to place it in the middle. You're just going to stick it down. Now, just a fair warning sign, you don't want to go all the way because this is also going to become the red bit, so just keep that in mind. So then we're going to turn our shoe around again and we're going to do the exact same thing. So now that you've got your other side done, you're going to grab another piece of sticky tape and you've got to rip that in half. So you're going to turn the shoe around so the heel of the shoe is facing away from you. Then you're going to grab that piece of sticky tape. You're going to grab this up to here, so you've got like your sewn bit. You're going to take probably 3 fingers away from it, and that's where you're going to sticky tape it down. So you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side though. So once you've done that, basically you're all ready to go with all your lines and stripes for the red bit. But now I've got to do the blue bits. So from the shoe that I prepared earlier, as you can see, I've got 2 lines here. What you're going to do for it is you're going to grab another piece of sticky tape, rip it in half, then you're going to place one from the corner down there, one a little bit off the corner, put it the same way. So that will be our red bit, and our 2 blue bits are just going to be right there. I've also gone around the edge and mask tape that, so when we do it, it won't get all messy. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab your 2 paints. Now I'm going for my art culture paint, which is a 75ml. Now just a reminder, they're both acrylic. It doesn't matter if you use fabric paint, but today I'm going to use acrylic. So this red part here is going to go here. So I'm just going to roll up my sleeves so that I don't get paint on them. So I'm going to grab my red paint. I'm just going to squirt some out. Now I'm going to use a pigment red colour. You can buy this at any shop, like art and craft shop. So I'm going to grab my sponge, I'm going to damp it in that red paint. And we're going to put our red spot where our red plank is. So just going to. Now a very important thing is to make sure that your sticky tape is right down because we don't want any air bubbles and we don't want it to look nice. So just damp it on. They can also use a paintbrush for this, but I'm just going to go with the damp sponge effect because it looks really cool. So next place is, that's going to be blue, white, red, white, blue. So the annoying thing is that because my sponge is a bit bigger, I'm going to have to use it on a side. The most difficult bit is the corners, so you've really got to watch out for those. Get this red on the road. So now I've done the red and I've just washed my sponge. So now it's time to move on to the blue. So now's the tricky part because we've already done lots of our red. So just got to turn it over a tiny bit and we're going to start with the easiest bit. So this bit here first. Last spot on the shoe. Okay, so now we've done and we've completed our whole shoe. Now it might look a little bit messy and all over the place, but trust me, when you remove the tape, it looks absolutely awesome. If you are an impatient person like me, you'll probably just want to rip all the tape off right now. Or if you're a really patient person, you can just leave it overnight. But I'm going to take the tape off so you can see. Now I've just got to be really delicate, okay? Okay, so I've ripped all my sticky tape off. Look what we've got, a lovely UK shoe, except on the front, mine are a bit short, so that's why I said be prepared to touch up earlier on. So, grab our shoes, touch up. Okay, I've just finished my touch-ups, and all you gotta do is do the exact same thing for the other shoe.